be on record with you to talk to you about this. You know, I thought I'd just get honest. Man, look, do you believe I'm a retired state double agent by chance?
You told me last year.
Do you believe it?
You told me last
year. Do you believe it? Do you know I quit school with a half credit in shop. That's it. Do you believe that the state wired me up for years?
Yeah, actually I can.
I would believe it.
Yeah.
You've seen my work on the net, right? You got to hear me talking to the FBI once in a while, don't you?
It's kind of whacked out.
Don't you hear me talking to the FBI once in a while?
No, I don't. Actually,
well, we do.
We
talk. We just briefed the FBI yesterday. At least his voice. He's going to get a message. And
so why didn't you bring that up to the FBI then?
Well, this is FBI task we're talking.
I know, but why didn't you talk to...
For one, I don't have a phone, and two, I borrowed a phone to brief Nebraska that does have a FBI task.
So after I look into this, how am I supposed to get a hold of you?
Well, do you want me to hang out right here?
No.
Okay. Well, listen, it was Edwards and Milligan, and I'm going to tell you something, Mr. Hill. This is what looks weird. First time I come into town, right? And you know how I throw that bait. I'm going to baby raper stamp everybody. Mine's going. It gets badges and their buddies going, okay? So nobody wants that thing, I'm sure.
But you got to be careful with that, Connell, because that's defilement of character. So,
it's what?
Defilement of character. You could actually get sued civilly.
I don't care about that. What do they got, a Crown Vic and a dog? Listen, what I'm getting at is if they cuffed you uphill, take the law right out of the way. Say you just come out of the store and you don't have a badge on or nothing. Come out of church. We got a warrant for you. We're taking you to jail. All right, let's go. Put the cuffs on, and then, it's non-arrestable. Right after the cuffs go on. And then the guy starts giggling like a girl, Edwards, okay? Giggling. Not just whatever. It was a type laugh, you know what I mean? Like Heckle Jekyll laugh. It's pretty amazing.
So, into the actual custody portion, did you actually feel the cuffs go on?
I felt like they were on, man. Felt like he grabbed my hands like this, and it felt like they went on. You know, maybe that's the trick of it all.
Well, that's
we need to establish. It looked like he clicked them up.
Okay.
It felt gentle, but I felt like I was clicked up unless he did an illusion on me.
Now, did they ever tell you whether or not you were detained?
They said you're going to jail. I said, well, let's go then. Hook them up. And felt like he hooked me up. He said you're going to jail. I said, well, okay. He said, put your hands behind your back. So I put my hands behind my back and felt like something went click on me, you know. It wasn't like mean ones, like clicking it down like all the way tight like they usually do. Yeah. Maybe that's the whole illusion of this.
Have you been arrested by them? Because it's pretty common practice. We make sure that we check for proper fit, which means keeping a good distance. That way it's not cutting off.
I'll just say no, I haven't. And I'm telling you what, I've never broke the law really in this state. YouTube business. Colorado can't handle it. They're about ready to learn how to handle it, though, because you might have a secret society in this state. Who knows? I've heard of it. I don't care about them faggot masons and shit. They fuck each other and little kids. You might have cops that think they've got some butties, and they can do weird shit. I don't think you're that way, are you, Brian?
No,
you know, if they do. Because you know what? There is a real secret service in this country. There really is. I talked to 3 of them a few months back, right before they demoted this chief of police for fucking around with dogs and shit. But the real reason was if he wasn't gone when I come to court, I was going to baby rape or stamp every child in town. That's where we're at right here now. Because I do have the right. I'm not a baby raper. I have the right to walk into schools and baby rape or stamp anybody I want, don't I?
As I said, that's a family character.
Yeah, well, I'll leave that with the pros. The pros know who I am. They know what I do. And I don't rape kids. I baby rape or stamp them. If the town can't be legit and honest, then baby rape or stamps usually follow. That's all I do. And I'm going to tell you the spooky thing about this. This is where I've been drawing the line. I went into Wendy's the other day, and guess who come? Not Martinez, but Edwards comes in by himself, but then a woman and child meets him at the door, basically. Right? So I didn't know that he was with the family, so I went up and zammied him with the cam shades. And I realized he seemed like a pretty nice guy. He's got his woman here, kid. I only blasted the kid for a second with a side view cam. I could have drilled her hard. That was nice. And then the next day, I see him at the Walmart hanging out. Seemed like a nice guy. I still think he's a nice guy. But then the next day we see him again arresting me.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has an agenda with wanting to be investigated. Let me ask you this, Hill. If you had a guy you used to, say you guys wire people up, I don't know if I think the state does that or FBI out here. Say you're wiring somebody up, and then all of a sudden cops want to come and visit with him, and they want to come and hook him up and play games with your guy that you're wiring up.
Mm-hmm.
Would you want to see justice for the guy they're doing that with?
See, I've never been in that position.
Well, this is an example. Would you want to see justice for the guy, or would you want to team up with the ones doing it? Because the ones doing it's heading to fuckland when I'm done. Eventually, we're gonna make sense. I hope. Okay, we're gonna make sense to the right people this time.
So you do have an agenda here.
Well, I do now. They've arrested me, and falsely arrested me. I wouldn't call it an agenda. I'd say it's. Doesn't it look strange?
Yeah. The thing is Donald.
Can we make a report of it?
So, I'll make a report.
All right, I want a report of it.
But I'm gonna have to pass this up just a little bit, just to see exactly what we can do and what we can't do.
Yeah,
okay?
I know. That's understandable.
All right. So, let me see what I can do. But the thing is, falls back. How do I get a hold of you again?
I'm staying at Walmart right now.
Okay.
Just my check got shut off, so I think I got that figured out. Look, bro, I usually only stay in a town 1 or 2 days. You know how I roll, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
1, 2, 3 days, we're gone. These guys have the agenda. They want to play games with fedsmoker. Look, there is a team right now that hate my fucking guts, but once I say pass it over to FBI Task Kemp, my old partner, they used to wire me up with the state, guess what? They're going to want answers. And they're going to think I'm a fucking pussy if I don't finish it. Okay?
I understand what you're saying, Carl, but the only issue is
Yeah.
what I'm calling bull.
Huh?
Is we usually, when we wire people up,
Yeah?
we don't tell them to tell people.
I don't
that they're
give a
being
fuck who
wired.
knows. You know how stupid people are? That whole dash of mine's covered with cameras and wires and cam
I don't
shades.
doubt that at
And you
all.
know what? You know how many people come up to me and try to sell me drugs every day? You know how many? Quite a few, brother. You know why? Because people don't give a fuck. They live for the moment. I tell you what, you have no idea how this world really rolls. That car pulls in every cocksucker in the neighborhood that's dirty. Do you know what I'm saying?
I don't doubt that.
You think it don't? They don't even give a fuck. They think I've stole all that shit, probably. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm just saying, I don't give a fuck if people know I'm wired. They want to get tough and play games. These are cam shades. I tell them right to, I tell people right to their face, I'm filming you. You know what's going to happen if they get stupid? I'm going to citizens arrest them, bash their head on a curb until you come pick them up. Yeah.
Please don't do that in our county.
Why?
Or anywhere else, please.
Why?
Because.
Going to citizens arrest them? Isn't that what you guys do?
So you know what a true citizen's arrest is?
What is it?
It's just detaining. Doesn't mean bashing.
Well,
people
sometimes
down
if they're
like
being
that.
rude, brother, I have the right to defend myself. Starters, okay?
Depends on exactly what you considered rude. If they're just verbally sit there.
No. People
you know?
come. I'm not going to touch nobody unless they come and try to put their hands on me. I'll let you put your hands on me, and then it's over. You know, that's what I give them. I give them a chance to. They can do what they want.
Just be cautious, okay?
I'm
Because
on.
there are certain levels where you can increase. So.
Everyone I've ever done that to.
Everyone
Everyone I've ever done that to. You know where they usually take them to? The nut house first, and they take them to jail. I know how to get your. I'm not going to hurt anybody. First of all, I'm going to turn you into a terrorist on record. You know, like a bad person.
Oh, I've seen exactly what you've done to people.
Yeah, and I win. I'm
to
winning.
To a certain standpoint, you get
I'm winning.
citizen retaliation every once in a while.
Who cares? You know what? It's a cop sending them in on me, brother. It really is, usually. But, you know, I just can't.